Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my collection of ultimate fighting games. Here you'll see some of the best fighting games that have ever come out, and also modern day fighting games that you'll see. So the games I play, vary between Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken, and also other fighting franchises. I can't wait to show you my collection. So let's get into it. So the first one I'm going to show you is actually a Super Nintendo game called Street Fighter Alpha 2. It's released on the Super Nintendo and I had countless hours of fun on this game. I will never forget this game because this game was fantastic in the sense that you could fight against Akuma, who was really powerful in this game, and it was a great game to play. Now let's move on. And this is the next game. It's Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1, what can you say about it? It's one of them games that were a bit too difficult for me, but it is a legendary fighting game. Let's move on. Mortal Kombat 2. Arguably one of the greatest Mortal Kombats ever. And when it comes to graphics, even though this game was digitized, when it comes to graphics, this game was one of the very best out there. Okay, we'll move to Ultimate Mortal Kombat. The ultimate fighting game, and absolutely tells you what it is on the title there. The ultimate fighting game. Absolutely brilliant game to play. My favorite player is Smoke and Liu Kang, but great game to play. Let's move on. This is Mortal Kombat 4. What a game. You can see the legendary fighting characters within Mortal Kombat, and now hopefully Mortal Kombat 10's coming out in 2015. Can't wait for that. So we're moving on, and we've got Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Now, I didn't really play too much of this game, but it's on PlayStation 1, so it must have been a very good game. I think I played it a bit, not a lot though. Okay, moving on. So this is Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and that Deadly Alliance was forged between two sorcerers, one being Quan Chi and the other one being Shang Tsung. So let's move on. The next game I've got is WWF No Mercy, and that looks like a game on the N64. Intriguing. And then this is my favorite fighting game of all times, Killer Instinct box with Killer Cuts music CD included inside. This was an epic game released in 1994 as the arcade version. This was a ported down version on the SNES, which had reduced graphics and reduced audio. However, this was one of the best fighting games out there. The first game to invent combo breakers, ultra combo finishes, and it was a sublime blend between Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, and it was one of them games I'll never forget. Let's move down and we get Mortal Kombat Armageddon on PlayStation 2, so getting a little bit modern now. This game was amazing because you got like 60 characters inside it, and you get to be a playable. You could get to play with Shao Kahn himself. Now moving on, we got WrestleMania the arcade game. This was a very good game. I've actually reviewed it on my channel, so if you guys want to check that out, let's move up. And we've got Killer Instinct Gold. Now this game right here, sorry, let me just zoom in. This is Gargos, whatever his name is. Now he is a very annoying boss, seriously speaking, but this was on the N64. Never played it too much, not compared to its predecessor. However, I did enjoy this game. Okay, moving on. We've got Tekken 4. Wow, this was a great game on the PlayStation 2. A very good game. My favorite player will always be Low, and I had countless fun playing this game. WCW NW Revenge. Hey, it's got Goldberg and Hulk Hogan. Hey, what a match that was in WCW between the two legends. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Let's move on. We've got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on PlayStation 3 now. This game, actually, I played it in Comic-Con 2014. Actually, very recently I played this game in Comic-Con. I bought her up because I sort of fell in love with the characters inside. I thought the villain was brilliant, Dio Brando, and I really liked Jojo, the actual Joseph Joestar, who is the hero within the first series of Phantom Blood, so had to buy this game, and it's a good game to play. Okay, on PlayStation 2, I've got Capcom Classics Collection. Now, in this game, you get all types of games, seriously. It's so much to mention, seriously. It's like is it got like 15 games in it in one?
I think 20.
It's got 20 classic games in it. Actually, you will see actually what games it's got actually. So I'm just gonna quickly read which games it's got. It's what, 1942? Is that a game, 1942?
Yeah.
So it's got 1942, 1943, 1943 Kai, Bionic Commando, X'd Eyes, Final Fight, Forgotten Worlds, Ghost and Goblins, Golds and Ghosts, Gunsmoke, Legendary Wings, Mercies, Pirate Ship, Higimaru, Section Z, Sun, Street Fighter 2, Champ Edition, Street Fighter 2, Hyper Fighting, Super Golds and Ghost, Trojan and Vulgus. Now them are the games you get in that was a lot of games. Alright, let's move on. And this is SNK Capcom versus SNK2, and let me tell you guys something, this is an unbelievable game. If you guys like fighting games, this is a must game buy. You need to buy this game because this is unbelievable. You can get it quite cheap, and I think one of the best places to play is on the original Xbox, and it's a lot of fun. Let's move on, and we've got SVC Chaos. This was this the predecessor of the game?
No, it's made from different company.
Right, this game was made by a different company, but let me say it's very similar and amazing to play. This game is another must-have. Let's move on to Street Fighter Third Strike. Now, actually, this is a dual game, so you actually get, and if this is the anniversary collection. Right, let me just see which games you get here because this should be interesting. Okay, so we get Hyper Street Fighter 2, which includes 5 fighting styles to choose from. That's amazing. Then you get Street Fighter Third Strike, which is one of the best Street Fighters I've ever played, and one of the most anticipated ones I wanted to play, because I remember this game was originally released on the Dreamcast. However, I didn't have a Dreamcast, so I was looking for alternatives straight away, so I had to pick this game up, and it was a lot of fun. Okay, let's put that down and let's move on to Street Fighter Anthology. Now, there's a lot of Street Fighter games in this because Capcom has made some of the best fighting games in the world. This is Street Fighter Alpha Anthology, another must-have. So what you get inside here, you get, let's have a look. You get all the Alphas arcade perfect conversion of Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Alpha 2 Gold, and Legendary Series finishes Street Fighter Alpha 3 together for the first time, plus Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix. That's quite funny, that actually. The gem mix, when you play with a miniature version of each character. We've got Dragon Ball Z Budokai with Goku. He's one of the legendary characters. Let's move on. So we've got Shaolin Monks, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, another great game on the PlayStation 2. We've got Mortal Kombat Deception. And we've got Mortal Kombat 9, which was arguably one of the best grossing Mortal Kombats of all time. Actually is the most grossing Mortal Kombat of all times and is one of the best. This one came with the actual exclusive character of Kratos from God of War. Then we've got Super Street Fighter 4. I've had all the I've had Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, and now currently I have downloaded the patch to play Ultra Street Fighter 4, so I'm a big fan of Street Fighter. And finally, one of the best Tekken games by far, better than Tekken 6 any day, this is Tekken Tag Tournament 2, which is an unbelievable game to play. But anyway, I'm sort of getting out of breath down here because I've been talking for the last 10 minutes. But anyway, I just want to give you a shot on all the games. These are all the fighting games that I have, believe it or not. But thank you very much for watching this video. If you guys have liked it, please leave a like. Thank you very much for watching, and peace out.